Science, the pursuit of knowledge, the engine of progress. We celebrate its triumphs, marvel at its discoveries. From eradicating diseases to instant communication, science has reshaped our world. But what if this beacon of human endeavor masks a darker truth? What if cutting-edge science is not what it seems? Behind the gleaming laboratories, a shadow lurks. A world where billion-dollar projects are not always what they appear to be. Where the pursuit of knowledge is intertwined with hidden agendas, driven by motives that never reach the public eye. This is the world where science meets secrecy, where progress intersects with power, and where the lines between good intentions and dangerous ambitions blur. Let's delve into the realm of seemingly benign scientific endeavors that may harbor ulterior motives. Take the High-Frequency Active Auroral Research Program, better known as HAARP. Located in the remote Alaskan wilderness, HAARP is officially designed to study the ionosphere. Its array of high-powered antennas has been the subject of intense scrutiny and speculation. While scientists associated with HAARP maintain that its purpose is purely scientific, conspiracy theories abound. Some believe HAARP is a weapon capable of manipulating weather patterns or even controlling minds. While these claims remain unsubstantiated, the fact that HAARP is funded by the military raises legitimate questions about its true nature. Is it merely a research facility or part of a larger, more clandestine agenda? Then we have stealth satellites, marvels of engineering designed to evade detection. These shadowy sentinels orbit the Earth silently, their existence often unknown to the general public. The convergence of science and secrecy presents a profound ethical dilemma. Scientists, driven by a thirst for knowledge, often find themselves caught in a web of hidden agendas and classified information. They are sworn to secrecy, bound by oaths and non-disclosure agreements. This secrecy stifles scientific debate, hinders collaboration, and prevents the public from engaging in informed discussions. It also creates an environment of distrust, where the lines between scientific progress and political expediency blur. When governments and powerful organizations operate in the shadows, they erode public trust and undermine transparency and accountability. The public has a right to know how its tax dollars are being spent and what is being done in its name. Number 1. The public's right to know transparency versus national security. The tension between the public's right to know and the need for national security is a delicate balancing act. Governments argue that secrecy is necessary to protect sensitive information that could be used by adversaries. While there are legitimate reasons for keeping some information classified, the problem arises when secrecy becomes the default setting. This lack of transparency creates an environment where abuse of power can flourish unchecked. The argument that the public cannot be trusted with sensitive information is dangerous. An informed public is essential for holding those in power accountable and ensuring that science is used for the benefit of humanity. The challenge lies in finding the right balance between transparency and secrecy. Number 2, the weight of hidden truths. Scientists caught in the crossfire. Imagine being a scientist working on a groundbreaking project, only to discover that your research is being used for harmful applications. This is the moral dilemma faced by many scientists working on classified projects. They are torn between their oaths of secrecy, their loyalty to their country, and their conscience. Some scientists may justify their involvement by believing that their work will ultimately benefit society. Others may struggle with the ethical implications of their work, haunted by the potential consequences. They may become whistleblowers, risking their careers and even their freedom to expose the truth. The pressure to conform, to remain silent, can be immense, protecting those in power and perpetuating the cycle of secrecy. Number 3, the slippery slope of justifications. When does the end justify the means? When governments and powerful organizations operate in the shadows, they can easily justify their actions by claiming that the end justifies the means. They may argue that violating ethical principles is necessary for the greater good or national security. This line of reasoning is seductive but ultimately flawed. It allows those in power to operate without accountability, to pursue their own agendas under the guise of noble intentions. The pursuit of scientific knowledge must never come at the expense of human rights or ethical principles. Number 4, the unsettling reality, a call for vigilance. The intersection of science and secrecy presents a complex and unsettling reality. While scientific progress has the potential to improve our lives, it is essential to remain vigilant about the potential for abuse. We must demand transparency from our leaders, hold them accountable, and ensure that scientific research is conducted ethically. The future of science, and indeed the future of humanity, may depend on it.